So if ever you can answer that, that we only focus here and then forget what's happening here, I think we are good to go. Please do talk to me, guys. This is important for all of us. So now let's say our entry, then we target this last high, this last up candle here. Okay, so let's go to H1 and see what's happening. Did I say H1? Yes, I said H1, and see what's happening. Let's check if ever we have any here. Let's check if we have any equal high before this candle. Let's check if we have any equal high before that candle. So we're gonna use this horizontal line. We'll start here. We'll start here. Do we have an equal high here? I don't want us to force things here. It touched this week, but here it did not touch, so we do not have an equal high as yet. Okay, let's go a little bit up. So price did not come anywhere near this here. Okay, so it is important to do this because the only way to know that price will still go further up to mitigate the OB, you have to check the equal highs, and above the equal highs is where the liquidity is resting. So with that, price will still have an appetite to go down. Okay, so again, what do we see? I again here we see another break of market structure here. Okay, we see another break of market structure here. Let me give it a different oops, what happened? Okay, yeah, this is on H1 now. Okay, so a long time ago I made a video about the stop hunt, and I said the entry is at the open of the stop hunt on a bearish entry. On a bullish entry, it's at the close of the stop hunt. So this is a bearish sell, so the entry will be at the open of the stop hunt, and where the stop hunt is this candle here. So I think we all know that by now. If you don't know this, please revisit the old videos. So this here will be our entry for a sell, and then remember again, we have to use the trade time frame strategy, guys. It is so important, like very important. We need to keep that in mind. So as I'm doing these things here, I'm using exactly the trade time frame strategy, just that I don't have to mention everything. We now know we are not beginners, all of us here, unless I'm mistaken of someone here. Okay, so yeah, with that said, this is H1, and then after that our entry time frame is 15. As uh, as usual, we use our M15. Let's check the far left of where my third question is. That do we still come here, or do we go with the current structure, or what? Okay, so this is M15. This is D10B. All this is D10B. So I have to take off this rectangle. Now it must go to D1 only. Okay, so now it must go to D1 only. So we have to look for the imbalances and the equal highs here, so that if ever we see that, and then we do have a reason why we say price will come up here. Okay, so let's check that now. uh let's check now. Let's go with our horizontal line here. We don't find any, and there is still a reason why we checked the left wick or the right wick? That's the question number 4 to you guys. Why do we check the left or the right wick, and then we don't check all of them at the same time? And or why do we start with the left wick rather than the right wick? Or what do we, or why do we start with the right wick rather than the left wick? And also, to break down this question further, which wick are we starting with whenever we check an equal high? I'm breaking further down question number 4. Okay, so here we do not have also the equal high, and then here also we do not have an equal high. So where the wicks are, so where the wicks are, we still have to be careful whenever price gets there, because price might form an equal high with those hanging wicks, and then that will give us the more reason why we should wait for price to push up. Okay, remember this is an OB on H4. Okay, this is the entry OB on H4. So we are now, excuse me guys, we were now on M15, and then on M15, what do we see again here? We see this break of market structure. We see this break of market structure here. Okay, let me I have to take this whole thing to D1 also. Let me see if I can get it. Okay, I can't. That's fine. So this uh, this here is a break of market structure on M15, and then let's see that OB. So here is our OB, and then price did come to this OB here. So you might ask yourself, why this OB and not this OB here? So that's question number 5 to you guys. Why this OB here and not this OB here? So please, if you can kindly answer me all these, so I know that I'm with a group of geniuses here, or else we have to start afresh. And I'll understand if you cannot answer that by now. So yeah, but I believe you guys. I think with all the classes that we had, then you will be able to answer that. Okay, so let's come to the current price action. If ever I write buy V75 or sell V75 at CPA at current price action. So what is the current price action? This thing, I'll say it again, the terminology is not entirely different from the language that you use every day. Current as in now, the price action, where the movement is now. So that's the current price action. So where the movement now is at 75.6217.20, and where is it going? Is it going up or down? Remember, this is an OB on H4, so we see it wicked here and it did not come here. And then question number 6, do you all understand why it wicked here rather than going down here? That's question number 6 to you guys. Do we all understand why it tweaked here and not down here? That's question number 6. And then for our entry, I will not ask you a question. I'll just give you our entry right away. So this, because I explained everything and I explained why we have this last up candle here. So we are now moving from the beginners to the pro level. As much as I'm explaining, I'm saying 2 things at once or 3 things at once. I think you did get that. I think you did get why. Now I'm saying that I told you about this last up candle here, but to understand things further, let's watch the next video, as this is about to be cut also. Okay, so let me rather do this whenever we wait for the video to cut, and then we'll start a new one.